ولكل وجهة هو موليها فاستبقوا الخيرات أينما تكونوا يأت بكم الله جميعا إن الله على كل شيء قدير.
The purpose of this project is to send clothes to Kenya for an orphan place, and as you can see, we collected all these clothes and the sisters are here to take these clothes from our first sorting area. We bring the clothes from that area into this area. If you can come inside, and then the clothes are sorted into 12 different categories. Like males have 2 categories, females have 2, adults and kids. So what these brothers are doing here is they are separating the clothes from those bags that we collected into 12 different categories.
This is actually our second training session in 2 months, and it's specifically designed for training people to speak at various forums like churches, schools, colleges and so on, and to answer questions of non-Muslims about Islam. And the importance, I think, of this, especially at this time, is that there are so many misconceptions about Islam, and they are increasing tremendously. And there are a lot of labels being placed on Muslims and on Islam, and the media is not helping in any way. So if we as Muslims don't speak out and speak about our own deen and explain what the true meaning of Islam is and the true practices of Islam are, then who else is going to do it? You're going to get a lot of people with no knowledge or with special agendas who are going to explain about it. So I think it's extremely important that we as Muslims, as practicing Muslims, speak about our deen and speak clearly about it and are able to articulate the concepts and the beliefs and the practices.
We got to teach our kids who the Sahabas is, man, what they did for Islam, what the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ did. This is very important. You know what I mean? You know, I had a couple uncles that was Muslim, but the only thing they taught us about Islam is that we don't eat pork, and we have a book called the Quran. That's all I used to know, is that before you touch this book, wash your hand, and we don't eat pork. And I was confused. I didn't know that the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ wasn't Elijah Muhammad.
In the light of the success of the activities we have held so far, we're planning on continuing or redoing some of the activities because of the high demand from the youth. For the table tennis tournament, we are holding it now. I think we're going to be doing it twice a year. And for swimming, we're going to be doing swimming bi-weekly, both for brothers and sisters separately. And for the soccer tournament, inshallah, we're planning on making a soccer team as well.
We've also had some educational activities. We have had halaqas with several shuyukh, as well as qiyam al-layls. We try to keep one focused for the youth in Ramadan before the last 10 days.
So if you have any youth or you know any youth, please have them come join us, join the building blocks, ask for information how to join us, and please support us. Jazakumullahu khair.
Alhamdulillah, I think they did pretty well for their first effort, and we have tried to use the Surah Buruj to give the message of Islam to them, that Islam is far more important for you than anything else.
Anyway, one of the things that you need to know, that the Prophet ﷺ used to talk a lot with his wife, spend much time with them. The Prophet ﷺ, every day after Asr, he will go and sit and talk to all his wives. The Prophet ﷺ consults them He consulted Khadija in so many incidents. Consulted Salama when the people refused to break their ihram in Arabia. He went to Salama to consult, complaining to her, asking for her advice, and she gave him the best advice.
The family committee for building blocks is focused on the family as a unit, basically being the integral unit within the community, and as far as the children and the youth being the cornerstone for our future generations, inshallah. So some of the programs that we offer include, first and foremost, the matrimonial service, which helps Muslim brothers and sisters who are looking to get married do that, inshallah. And then we also offer, from under the family wing, we offer programs and one-day lectures and seminars on nurturing the family unit. So we have a series of lectures called Building the Bonds of Compassion, Marriage from an Islamic Perspective. We've been continuing on those lectures which help the family, husband and wife, and the children come together and learn the etiquettes and manners of being a Muslim family. For the youth and the children, we focus mostly on education, giving opportunities for children and the youth to be involved in the community. We want to give the sisters and the youth the opportunity to meet, to socialize, come together. Like for the sisters halakha, we have had potlucks. We've done fun events with them, like swimming. We've done snow tubing for the sisters, and we're looking at doing a lot more of these events, inshallah.